This is Blunt Talk, your source for good inspirational news only. With your host, Gino Arcaro.
Be more or be less. It's your biggest decision today. In his book, Soul of a Lifter, Gino inspires you to make the right decision. Compete on the only stage that really matters, real life. Purchase Soul of a Lifter today at Amazon.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. We're broadcasting today from the third floor of my gym, X Fitness, Welland, Ontario, Canada. X Fitness is committed to lift in mind, body, and soul, and to the celebration of good inspirational news only. Today's podcast is a blast, a shorter 5-minute version consisting of a motivational speech and top 1,000 workout song of the day. Here's real life lesson number 6,551 that I've taught football players for 40 years and college law enforcement students for 2 decades. No sense of urgency makes no sense. The main cause of losing, the main cause of failure, or whatever word you use for getting slaughtered, is the lack of sense of urgency. The most important sense is your sense of urgency on any field, in any field. Sports, athletics, academics, business, your professional career, your personal relationships. Procrastinators don't practice. Procrastinators put off practice and disguise their laziness with lies that have been rewarded by their cheerleading team, also known as their inner circle, who enable their weaknesses. The sense of urgency is governed by the 10-90 rule. Over 90% put off doing it and then get put off when they don't get it. Less than 10% have the sense of urgency lacking by the rest, who keep resting until they hear about those who won what was being fought for. A sense of urgency is what separates those who can and those who won't. Procrastinators lack the sense of urgency because they've been spoiled, been handed everything without earning it. If you line up against a 90%er procrastinator, you will win by default because the absence of a sense of urgency makes them a human heavy bag. Here's my point. Be different. Have the courage to act on your sense of urgency instead of letting the rest put out your fire. Dual meaning. Downtime puts out your fire. So does the 90%ers who will tempt you to be like them and keep putting it off until no one can put up with you. Find a coach or a mentor who won't tolerate your procrastination and who will build your sense of urgency so you don't piss away your life waiting, delaying, and putting off because your fire was put out. Top 1,000 workout song of the day, Enter the Sandman by Metallica. It's a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen. Released way back in 1991, year 22 of my 48-year workout streak. There's nothing more important in working out than how you talk to yourself. Last night, blizzard conditions were tempting to talk myself into staying home, vegetating on the couch under a warm blanket, and waste away consuming junk. Instead, I talked to myself and I went to the gym and experienced a record-breaking workout with my women's lifting team, a transcendent spiritual experience that happens when a team shares high energy during intense physical exertion. The toughest exercise last night and every night was the exercise of free will. You can sit on your ass or you can lift your ass. One will get your ass kicked in the fourth quarter. The other will let you kick ass in the fourth quarter. Enter the Sandman by Metallica, $1.29 on iTunes. Guaranteed to lift. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth. Please continue sending your comments and questions to ginoarcaro.com or xfitness.ca. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Much love to our worldwide audience. Blessings and all good things. Peace.
Join us tomorrow for another 5-minute blast by Gino Arcaro and more excerpts from his book, Soul of a Lifter.